Hi everybody. Once you've identified those within your organization who could add value with the curator permission, and you've set them up with the permissions through your LinkedIn Learning admin dashboard, the next step is to really set them up for success. In this video, I'm going to share an example of an easy learning path that you can curate to assign to your curators so that they feel empowered to get the most use out of this functionality. This is really a great way to educate your curators at scale, especially if you don't have the ability to bring everyone together in a meeting. And the bonus of this approach is that you can use this learning path to train additional curators as you set them up at your organization over time. Now, before we get started, I want to just take you through the resources that I would recommend including in your pathway. The first is optional but highly recommended, and this is a welcome video. Think about it. This is a really exciting opportunity for those who've been set up with the curator permission. Could you record a really quick and simple video on your iPhone that includes a welcome message, maybe a congratulations, a high-level overview, and even a call to action for your curators? And better yet, could this message come from a leader at your organization? This is really going to help you provide context and also inspire your curators to get curating. The next is a resource already available within LinkedIn Learning, and this is a 6-minute video from our course, Getting Started as a LinkedIn Learning Hub Curator. The video is called The Curator Role on LinkedIn Learning. And last but not least is our Curator Playbook. Now, this is available already for you on our Customer Success Center. It really helps your curators get trained up on the ins and outs of the curator permissions, and also shares a great range of best practices that they can dig into. I'm going to jump across now to the LinkedIn Learning admin dashboard. And I'm first of all going to show you where you can get access to that Curator Playbook. I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the page, and in the bottom left-hand corner, I'm going to click Visit Now on the Customer Success Center tile. This brings me across to a range of resources I have available, but for today, I'm going to hover over the Launch section. I'm going to jump to the Curate Content section. On the right-hand side, I have an option which is Empower Curators to Drive Engagement. And then I'm going to look at the resources for curators on the right-hand side of the page. The first option I am presented with is the one we're going to use, which is the Curator Playbook. And you can click Download Playbook to open this up in an external link. Jumping back across to the LinkedIn Learning admin dashboard, our learning path is going to be curated under the Content in your library section. The first step is to make sure you set up any custom content you need in order to add to your learning path. You can see in the interest of time, I've already actually added the Curator Playbook I just showed you as a link. And I simply did this by clicking the Add button in the top right-hand corner and Upload Content, Link to Content. I've also got my welcome video that I've pre-recorded. So I'm also going to upload this by clicking the Select File option, finding the video that I've recorded, and selecting Open. This is going to bring me up to a few options for me. I can add a particular title to this video because this is now going to be available within LinkedIn Learning. I can also add a description. That might be very simple. Could be explaining what you talk about here. I can set the discoverability for this content. So here I can set it for everyone, selected groups, or maybe I just want to be able to give it to direct link access only. I'm going to set it for everyone. And I can also update the thumbnail image that shows for this video I've uploaded. I'm going to do that because mine looks a little bit plain there, showing as just a black tile. And then you can see in the top right-hand corner as that loads. I'm going to click Publish. And then this is going to load up this piece of content, custom content for me. Next step is to curate my learning path. To do that, I've now got the 2 pieces of custom content I want. I'm going to click the Add button in the top right-hand corner, Create Learning Path, Create New. Here, I'm going to add the title, Welcome to the Curator Role in LinkedIn Learning. I might decide to upload another image here, which I've also just used for my welcome video. Congratulations, you're a curator. Similar options that I just had before, I can change my discoverability, add skills, change who this is shown by. And once I've filled out that information, I'm going to select create. And I'm going to click create. Here, I'm going to add the content that I want to include within my learning path. And I'm going to keep this really straightforward. I'm going to click the add content button, search for content. And I'll actually notice that my custom content will straight away show for me because I've recently added it. So I'm going to add the welcome video. I'm going to add my curator playbook. And then I'm going to search for that quick video that I mentioned earlier. And the video was called the Curator Role in LinkedIn Learning. I'm going to filter by videos because I know it was a video. And I found it. I'm going to click add and done. And I can see now that the 3 pieces of content I've added are reflected. I'd like to add the video first underneath my welcome video. So I'm just going to drag the order. And then last step, which you should never forget, is hit save and publish so that you don't lose your work. From here, you'll be presented with a few options straight away. Now, I would always recommend add your curators into a group in LinkedIn Learning. And then what I would suggest doing is then assigning this particular learning path to your curators group. The group is already in there for me. And then I will be able to select next and add a message for my curators. Being assigned the curator mission. Learn more about how you get most out of it here. And then I'm going to hit send. And that is how you quickly build a learning path to support your curators with their new and added permissions. Thank you so much, everyone.